Welcome, birdies, to another episode of Raven's Nest. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Raven, and our co-host Raven is not feeling well today, but we do have our guest D.
How y'all doing?
Thanks for joining our flock today.
Yes, ma'am.
And today we will be discussing entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
So D, tell our viewers, a little bit about you.
I'm D from North Carolina, man.
He is like,
I'm from North
you're
Carolina.
from North Carolina?
I'm from the East Coast. Yeah.
Okay, you learn something new every
Raised
day.
in the Irving, raised in Longview. Had a hard life. Don't want my kids to go through the same thing, so here we are.
Okay, cool. So, what made you decide to be your own boss? Like, is this something you knew from a little kid or as you got older?
I mean, I always knew I was different.
Okay.
But I just got tired. I got tired of being judged by everybody who just saw my background. You know what I'm saying? And I get a job, I'd be the best one at any job I ever had, just for, me to be skipped over a promotion. And I remember working for Haverty's, and I was a helper. Haverty's Furniture, I was a helper, but they had me driving. And then I went up to my boss and I was like, hey, my performance is good. I'm the best one. When am I gonna be, a driver, get paid, driver pay? And he was like, well, it's situations, other people looking at the same opportunity.
Bullshit.
And I said, exactly. So I said, you know what? I said, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry for asking type shit. So and that happened in like 2 years ago in December. So I was talking to my old school partner. I told him what I was gonna do. I said, I'm about to get my CDL and I'm about to make some of it. And, just like everybody else, words without action ain't shit. So, it probably went through one ear out the other. Then he finally came to my event, my 1 year event, and he said, you did what the fuck you said you was gonna do.
That's what's
I told
up.
you, what I'm saying? Word is bond. So yeah, it just a lot of rejections ended me here. Landed me here. Everybody.
So it kind of filled you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, that's what I need.
People sometimes take L's as losses, but all my L's always been lessons. And even like the jail situation, going through all those tough times alone, made me feel like I could make it through anything by myself. So.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. So how long did it take for you to prepare for this? Like
4 months.
for months. Okay.
4 months to prepare to quit my job and actually become my own boss, but it took 6 years of a mindset change. So so what I usually would do is I go to sleep with some headphones on, listen to nothing but motivational, speakers.
I love
And
that.
then probably 5 months after is when I realized that it was actually working inside my personal life. Because I'm like, well, shit, this shit ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I'm still out here thugging.
Yeah.
And then eventually, one of my partners say something off the, rim, and I'd be like, nah, that's incorrect. When I never check my people with knowledge. you
Yeah.
know? So I'm like, oh, damn, well, who the fuck that is? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Where did he come from? So, I just started listening to motivational speakers, and then I was in...
Any like certain ones in particular you want to tell our guests?
From the gym, I listen to The Rock, what
Okay.
I'm saying? And, his story. And then I also listen to Les Brown. Les Brown, he's a cool dude. And, yeah, so.
Okay. So what I'm going to do real quick.
Am I talking too low?
No, you're good. You're
Okay.
good. I'm going to play a little clip of when you did this infamous quitting.
Man, before you play that clip, I walked off mad because honestly, I thought he was gonna respond different if I could, pop him in his jaw.
Oh, you were ready.
And then on top of that, just like an argument, I walked away feeling like I ain't say enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I was nervous because
That's
I
a
was
big
leaving-
step.
I was leaving a job and really jumping off on faith.
Yeah.
So.
But you know what they say? Have faith the size of a mustard seed.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
all you need.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Okay, hold up real quick.
Had a nice little haircut. Oh, damn, that's why it took so long.
Had to. I want to appreciate you for everything that you guys have treated me as, because without you guys, I wouldn't have opened my mind to realize that I deserve better.
Okay.
And y'all treat me like shit when I'm y'all number one employee. Y'all still haven't paid me my back pay.
Okay.
So you guys have a wonderful day.
All right.
And life is good. Take care. So just know that it's gonna get better. Don't be afraid to take risk. Never be afraid to take risk.
I love that.
Yeah, that right there. And it's crazy, man. What triggered that was July 1st. I was in Arkansas, and I busted my ass for like 3 days straight because I had a 5-day load, but I finished in like 2.5 days.
Wow.
And I was trying to make it back home for my daughter's birthday, July 1st.
Okay.
And on my way back, he said, "Hey, where you at?" I said, headed back home for my daughter's birthday. He said, "Well, I need you to go somewhere else." And that shit just, you know what I'm saying, like really, it was the straw that broke the camera back because, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you don't treat people like that. You know, I'm a family man.
Yeah, family first.
And, after that happened July 1st, July 15th. I hit up my boy Pat, and what's crazy, my wife hit him up too, but I didn't know she hit him up. She hit him up
y'all were on
an
the
hour
same
later.
mission.
Yeah, because, you know what I'm saying, I was calling like, this is some bullshit. So I hit him up July 15th. He told me all I needed to do, but, I'm a regional driver. So, I'm always on the road. How can I, stay home and, get the shit done that I need to get done? So what happened is I told myself, shit, I'm going to fake an injury. You know what I'm saying? That way I'm home. I get to, look at my LLCs, which you could go to inkfile.com and it costs $300 just to,
Free game.
So it went from that to I actually got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, I was thinking about getting hurt, trying to play the system, and I actually got hurt. So I'm thinking, okay, well, shit, I ain't got to go to work. I ain't going to go to work. I'm going to come home, study, figure out, my EIN, which is rs.gov and all that stuff. And I went to fmsca.gov or whatever, and, I got my own authority and all that. So, yeah, everything worked out. So the day that they released me on October 15th, and that's the same day I quit. So I was on
What do
medical
you mean
leave.
by released you? Who released you?
The doctors.
Okay, the doctors.
So
okay.
the doctor said, well, it looked like your back getting better. You can go back to work. So, I already knew what my plan was. So I called my boss just to see, the vibes he was going to give me. And I said, hey, Taylor Hafford, whatever his name is. I said, hey, they released me. He said, cool. Tomorrow I need you to go down to Houston.
Immediately.
Like, yeah, and that's the first word that came out of his mouth. I said, bet, I got you. So, that night, I went home, I ironed my clothes. I set my appointment, through Kiwi. And I was late to work that day. So I went to work. He calling me. I'm inside of, chair again, tape it up or whatever. And he said, hey, what's going on? I say, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. And he was like, okay, cool. Take your time. All right, bet. So, it felt good. It feels good.
So did he hit you up, or did anyone from the company reach out to you after that? No? Wow.
Yeah, but what's crazy, you know what I'm saying, the people that, Lord, like, we done had 2 people that died from COVID doing the job I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I think about it like, that could have been me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, why, risk my life for, a company that don't really give 2 fucks about it. So it played out like it was supposed to play out.
So with your company, do you envision it just being like small or
One
like
man,
family?
one truck. Definitely not one man, one truck.
Okay.
Actually, this is the effect that's gonna, build my wife's dreams, my kids' dreams, set a foundation, and hopefully it's bigger than, I could imagine. I got $1 million dream.
Okay.
But the millions is not in my pocket yet. And, millions gonna turn into billions.
There we go.
And
I
God
like
said
that.
the same.
Yeah.
So it's bigger. I don't like to speak a lot because, I got to put towards action right soon. I, say what I'm going to do. I got to do it because, procrastination is a dream killer.
Yeah, and sometimes it's actions. Like people don't really go by words, or sometimes you can be speaking to the wrong people, and things of that. Let me just show you, and then once it's out there, we could talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess the hardest part about that is like I got family members, friends, and I tell them, hey, I don't know how to be successful any other way besides the way I became successful. So get your CDL and I got you on the rest. And they was like, well, you get my CDL. It's almost like they want to fish, but they don't want to learn how to fish. And
it wasn't easy.
I cut ties, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, social media, a lot of beggars.
Oh, for sure.
Thinking that I got it when really I might not have it, I don't
You got a family.
Exactly. So, people start begging off the rip when the foundation is still wet. I'm still working on the foundation. Yeah. So it's just stressful.
I can see that. I'm sure it is. So what are some of the ups and downs that you experience as being your own boss?
Not meeting my own goals. So I don't know how the trucking game really goes.
Okay.
I just know I got a hell of a work ethic and I refuse to take no for an answer. So I never know how much I'm gonna get paid a week, and that stresses me out.
So, trust me, I can imagine.
So I always have a goal, and sometimes really my goal might be high as fuck, but once I meet that goal, I'm still never satisfied.
What?
I'm never satisfied.
Oh man, you gotta celebrate the small victories and everything.
Yeah, but I feel like you shouldn't rest.
You shouldn't rest.
You shouldn't rest. And I mean, I get it. Give yourself a pat on the back, but.
Yeah, because what you did took hard work, determination. Yeah. It was scary. A lot of people want to quit, And
that's what
how
my
many
wife
people
said.
are doing it?
You know what I'm saying? But it's different because I guess I'm my best friend. I'm my worst enemy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I know what I'm capable of.
Okay.
So when
that's that Virgo.
Oh, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
That Virgo for sure.
Yeah, you already know. so that's why I'm at with it.
Okay, so why do you think we have so many young entrepreneurs now? For example, at least I can speak for myself and most of my friends and family. My mama's not a boss. Her mama wasn't a boss. You know what I'm saying? But if you look around now, we got Shaquela over here with her a boutique. We got this one over here with the lashes. And you know what I'm saying? Why do you think so many people are doing this within our generation?
I once was blind, but now I see. I think we kind of fed up. We saw our mama struggle. We saw we see the older generation of what they still going through, sitting under oak trees drinking a 40, still paying paycheck to paycheck, yelling, I can't wait to retire till I'm 62, and I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So like when I see my future, I see it could either go that way that they got, or it could go a different way. I got to choose that way for me and my family, because at the end of the day, I don't know, although I teach them about financial literacy, which I'm still trying to learn, I don't know what's in store for their future. So I got to build their future.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I need them doing is living inside survival mode.
Okay, for real.
I just got out of that.
Yeah. I've experienced it, so you don't have to. There
exactly.
we go. Okay. Then I just thought about it too. You started your business during a pandemic. Do you know how major that is?
It's not major at all.
Oh, yes, people losing their jobs.
The only reason I say it's not major is because that's when most jobs was the heartless. Most jobs looked you inside your face and said you still had to work.
Dang,
so
you're
what
right.
You mean? You know what I'm saying? I still got to work, but I could really die on your time clock, not making home to my family getting paid, weak ass paychecks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you're gonna risk my health? So if it's fuck me, it's fuck you. And that's
Straight
how
up.
You know what I'm saying. And really, that's how I took it. So it was easy.
Okay.
It was easier through a pandemic, because before a pandemic, you ain't know these jobs ain't give a fuck about you.
True, I get that. Like now, I see you for your true colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Dang.
that's how I took it.
That's a good way to look at it. Okay. Hold up. Oh, once you did the video, once you went ahead and did the video, you came home because I know you went out to eat your tacos and all that.
I did do that.
How did you feel? Did you feel high? Like, whew, I'm free. I'm released. Like, what was your energy?
The energy was scared, and I never been too scared in my life. It was what's next.
I appreciate you for being so honest.
It was shit. It was a lot of mixed emotions.
Yeah,
it was,
up and down, like,
you know what I'm saying, and
high and low.
So I got like a lot of personalities in me. And, the one I bring to the table the most is Hot Boy, because he's the gangster. And he know how to handle situations. You know what I'm saying? So he what has got me through a lot of not knowing how this was gonna get paid, not knowing about insurance costing $2,500, shit like that. So shout out to him. I keep him in the background, man, because he dangerous, but
the alter ego.
But he comes in clutch. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, and really, you definitely put him way back.
Yeah. But as far as my confidence, that's where it's at.
Okay.
So he builds me up. A lot of people scared to stare in the mirror, but I know who.
Oh, you're right.
I am. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly who I am.
Yeah.
And it took me I turned 29, and it took me 29 years to figure out who the fuck I was. Like how I want to be loved, how I want to be everything. I want to be taught to handle. So the version of me right now, it ain't my final form, but I know
yeah, it's levels to it. It truly is.
Yeah, so how you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what's something you wish you knew before starting your own business?
For financial literacy. Because, I prayed for 60K. I've been praying for 60K since I was probably 21. I was like, man, if I could only make, 5 G's a week. I mean, 5 G's a month. You know what I'm saying? I'd be good. I'd be set. Well, God blessed me.
And you got that.
With what I asked for, which I was talking to one of my pastors, and he had said, you need to ask for bigger than what you want. So that's what I started doing. But I started making 60K, and to me, it wasn't a lot because I still had mortgage. I still had, car payments. I still had kids. So it could have been enough if I used if I had financial literacy to be like, okay, when the money hit the bank, it needs to go where it needs to go. It don't need to sit there, because it ain't doing nothing but just sitting. It's not accumulating interest or nothing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to assign my money to spots.
Okay.
And I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I promise.
And you're still fairly new.
I got
fairly
a lot
new.
to learn.
You're new. You're young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're still gonna learn, but you're doing so well. Like seriously, so many people look up to you, and I know I've told you over the years, like multiple times, like I'm so proud of you.
You have.
Because just seeing who you used to be, he used to be in the streets for real, and he just did not care. To whereas now he's a family-oriented man. He's very calm with the demeanor, whereas before you were like kind of hype. So yeah, it's levels to it.
That right there come from, man. I was chilling with my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Old school partner. I love my old schools. And we get inside a situation where I'm chilling with his people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he got a bad past too. And, I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? Angry and shit. I got my mug on. He was like, "Nigga, what you doing?" I say, "What you mean?" He like, "Nigga, you making yourself a target." Ooh. You ain't gotta let these niggas know you whoop their ass.
True.
Whoop their ass if you have to, but shit, you know what I'm saying? You player, man. Keep it player. You ain't gotta walk around with a chip on your shoulder. I'm like,
be the silent killer.
Exactly.
They don't even see it coming.
And that's what I'm saying. So he helped me out a lot as far as like me not being overcompensated with aggression. You know what I'm saying? So I don't show aggression, but
I like that too. Just because I know you heard they'll call women like angry black women, like we're always angry. Black men always have aggression. We don't have to be like that. We can be happy. And I can have that side. If I have to pull it out, I can. But other than that, I'm happy, I'm cool, So I like that. That's what's up. Okay, so then, of course, you got your wife and you got your kids. So are there any other, are there times like where, well, Okay, where you're going out of town and stuff like that, because I see that you take lots of trips. This is a man who loves to take trips.
You talking about trips as far as vacations?
Vacations.
Or like, okay.
Vacations. I apologize. So yeah. So are you ever? Do you have to like strategically plan? Like, okay, I need to make this amount of money so we can be comfortable on our trip. Or are you ever on the vacation and you're like, oh, I wish I was working? Or how's that for you?
It's stressful. Only because I only got one truck, you know. So if the truck ain't moving, I ain't making money. So what I do is, if I have a vacation planned in May, I would try to work to where I will make the income I try to make in 2 weeks, make it in 1 week. So that way, I get to really enjoy my vacation.
So with
but you know that right there would leave me tired on vacation. So you know, 9 times out of 10 they having fun and
you sleeping.
I mean, hell no, I'm drunk. Nah, ain't no sleeping. Nah, but
do you take the kids ever on any trips, like the driving trips with you, or?
Mostly my daughter. My daughter is more into it than my son. My son, he real good, but you know, like my daughter is the type that she know how to take shortcuts.
Okay.
So you know, he's the type to Dad, can I mow the yard for $10?
Oh, okay.
But she is the type that's gonna say, Dad, can I get inside the truck? You ain't gotta do work inside the truck except for, you know, uncrank the, you know, thing.
Yeah.
And she making $100. So, you know, she know how to go to the source. And he know how to, you know, kind of be like the middleman and make, you know, small pieces of the money.
And how old is she?
She 11.
Okay.
And, you know, so of course I had to talk to her. I'm like, you see what you know what I'm saying, what your sister did, huh? What? I said she came to the source, you know what I'm saying? You want to be a worker.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be a worker. She want to understand what's going on with the business.
Yeah, so
she
right
making
now,
more money.
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're always trying to down your sister. Well, not down like that, but
just siblings, how they are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you don't understand that she's picking up, you know what I'm saying, on what's really going on.
So right now, who knows the business more? Her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Look, come on, who's older? You know what I'm saying? So
you know what I'm saying? But I love it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
you know,
and what about your lovely wife? What role does she play in your business?
Actually, right now she's getting her CDL.
What? I did see a couple of videos of her driving the truck.
Yeah, that's because, you know, the plan was to put my brothers inside the mix, but you know, I guess they got their own vision of what they want to do with life, which is fine with me. I mean, it hurt me, but it's fine.
But I love the fact that that's the definition of when I come on, my family's coming on. Like, what's the dude name? Not Marlon Wayne, but the older brother.
Damon.
No, is it?
See, yeah, you're gonna have to.
It starts with a K. Hold up. I just posted it today.
Yeah.
Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Exactly.
Okay,
you know
but they had different plans, and that's okay. But you still included them, like, hey, this is for you.
Well, now because they're not included, I try to include them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You tried to include them, they didn't want it.
Yeah, so then me and my mama had a heart to heart because I come from a small family because we from I'm in North Carolina. So all we got is my brothers, my grandma, my uncles. So I had, you know, she said, why you keep, you know what I'm saying, trying to force your brother, you know, to get inside the business? I said, well, mama, you said we got to stick together.
Aww.
And she was like, yeah, but if they don't want it, you got to do your own thing, because I guess she saw me stressing about it.
And you're not the oldest, right?
No,
yeah.
I'm the baby.
That's what
I'm the baby of the boys, but, you know, her younger
Yeah.
sister. So, still, you know, I kind of ignore what she said. Fuck that shit. My brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I guess my vision is to call my brothers one day and be like, hey, pack your bags. We, you know what I'm saying, we going out of town. Like, you know, shit like that. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Hopefully it do. But I had a heart-to-heart with my pops. And I told him my dreams. He said sometimes the dream could still come true. The thing is, you got to substitute the people in the dream.
Yeah, and sometimes it's all about timing. Timing is so big. It's
shit. I feel you though, but you know, it ain't no time like the present. You know
That's true.
Shit gotta happen right now. And, you know, that's where I'm at with it. You know, like down the road, I don't know where y'all see yourself, but I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, shit, be on hotel back in these games. My shit sucked. My bad.
You are good.
My bad.
This is not for kids. This is for adults, audience, you know?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to work, you know? Like, I guess I'm never satisfied because I have not reached a level of passive income. And, you know, of course, I got to study on that. I got to get rid of liabilities. People think that, you know, this shit is easy, but really, you know what I'm saying?
It's
not.
constant work, constant. Even when you're not driving, you're at home, you still working.
Calculating,
Yeah.
thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, and I got a bad problem with thinking too far ahead. So, you know, like, I don't seen people die that ain't even died yet. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, that shit be hurting me. Like, damn, I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to go see them. I mean, it's just so much.
I mean, that's good, though, because you would rather see them while they're living than, you know, hey, I can't. And I thought that, and I didn't do anything on it. So you're thinking on your actions. I get that.
Exactly. Like, so, you know, that's why I got to retire my mother.
I feel that. Take care of moms.
I don't know when it's gonna come, but it got. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it gotta come. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Shout out to moms. Okay, cool. So 2 other questions. One thing you said too was that you were talking to your pastor and he was saying think bigger or whatever. So do you definitely give a lot of it to your faith? Like, does that help you out, like when you're stressed and all of that, or what do you have?
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Speaking on faith, I don't too much believe inside the same God that most people believe.
Okay.
Only because, you know, the God that a lot of people believe in is tied into a lot of stuff that I don't like.
Okay.
You know, like jealousy, envy, cash, and the main thing is judging people. You know, and I feel like, you know, nobody got the right to judge nobody.
Oh, I agree.
So I speak to a higher power, but, you know, of course, I call him God, but I don't see my God as being nothing that
most people, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm big on faith, you know what I'm saying? I thank God for even putting me inside this position, putting me inside this room, you know?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, what about your close friends? Are they, did your circle change as you started to get to where you are now? Are they bosses as well? Like,
Truth be told, I ain't got too many close friends. I got Kiwi. And the main reason why I love Kiwi is because, you know, he put me on game. I was inside his seat one day getting my hair cut, and I called my boss a boss. He like, he said, nigga, what? I said, my boss. He said, nigga, that's an employee. He could get fired just like you.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, stuff like that.
And let me guess, you had never really thought about that before.
I never, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it goes back to, you know, me being on the road on my birthday. When I first got my CDL, crying. Well, not crying, but y'all saying pissed off.
Yeah.
And, you know, he called me and he was like, hey, Keaton want to say something. Keaton, you know what I'm saying, his son, Hammer, start, you know, singing happy birthday to me. And then, you know, soon he got back on the phone. He was like, nigga, so, you know, what's the plan? I said, man, I'm on this motherfucking road. You know what I'm saying? Pissed off. And he said, and instead of, you know, like trying to comfort me, he said, nigga, this is what you asked for. I'm like, nah, but you don't. He said, nigga, hot. This is what you asked for. And I said, this is what you asked for. So he put me inside a mindset that don't ask for nothing if you don't know what's going to come with it. And now, you know, like, that's why I feel like he's my close friend, because he put me on game and he feed me confidence.
Yeah,
So,
that's good. It's good to have people like that in your corner.
Yeah.
And the reason why I was asking about that is because, you know, they say you are who you hang around. And I just wanted to see if, you know, you being a successful business owner, if you would attest to that. And definitely it shows that there's facts.
I still, you know what I'm saying, kick it with, you know, well, okay, let me stop lying. I don't kick it with nobody but my fucking family. I ain't lying. In the gym, you know what I'm saying? I love the gym, but I still pray for my partners. You know
That's good, yeah.
I still pray for my past partners, but if you look through my call log, I don't hit nobody up. You know what I'm saying? I hate small talk. I hate small talk if we can't talk about business, our passions, if we can't talk about how our kids doing. What the fuck we want to talk about the past?
Yeah.
The past did me wrong. So why do I want to relive that?
Yeah.
The only time I go to the past is to dig up some shit that's going to fuel me to the future. And other than that, I ain't got shit to really say to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't don't care about smoking weed. So every time I chill with somebody, that's all they want to do.
And I'm not on that.
And I mean, you could do it.
Yeah, I respect that, but that's not me.
But let's talk about some shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to drink, but everybody want to drink and still talk about back shit. I want to talk about the shit that's moving forward. You know, like let's talk about NFTs, Bitcoin. Let's talk about how we're gonna set. You know what I'm saying? Do you got life insurance? Why you living like that? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the dumbest shit I ever did was have shootouts, and I never had life insurance. I didn't get
Literal
life insurance.
Shootouts?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't think you ain't go to Mac. Yeah. I came to school with my whole jaw hanging one day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That.
Thank God for growth, for real.
Yeah. It was times that I'm sure everybody happy we all made it out. Man.
No, seriously. Yeah. Okay.
And the gym got a lot to do with everything I got going.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's where you go, like, when you're upset and release that tension or whatever.
I go when I'm happy, upset.
That's your go-to
when I
place.
need to calculate my money. I go when I want to Google search anything.
What?
Yeah, the gym is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? It's quiet when you put those headphones
Okay, yeah.
on.
What happened to BandAids and bruises?
See, you know, that was the start of it. You know what I'm saying? So I take lessons. I don't take losses. And I started BandAids and bruises, and everybody wanted to work out, but they wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Discount or free?
Discounts, free, and I was trying to create a business, but then, you know, in the background, I'm thinking like, okay, you know, I'm doing math, $15 an hour, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shit.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
So, although trucking is not my passion, the lifestyle trucking could give me is my bad. Is my passion. So, you know, like I said, I want my kids to be happy. I want my kids to not ever have to worry.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm at with it. So, I don't like trucking, but it's gonna get me where I need to go.
So you're a smart man. Yeah.
So
because sometimes you have to do what you don't like.
Yeah. So what's crazy is like most people who I present the idea of, you know what I'm saying, CDLs to, they was like, that's not my thing. Okay, but working inside a sweat ass warehouse for
That's
cheaper
your thing?
money, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But my father-in-law, when I was young, I came to his house stabbed up. And he was like, and he said, "What are you doing?" And he always kept telling me, "You gotta open your mind. Open your mind." I'm like, man, nigga, you don't know shit. But then once my mind started opening, I
like,
realized
this is what he was talking about.
Exactly. I never knew what mind can expand until I started learning shit. And I'm like, oh wow, I never want to stop learning.
Dang.
You know what I'm
That sounds so beautiful. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, it's a lot of shit intrigue me. People only see hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, even my wife sometimes, she approached me as who I was and not who I am. And I got to, you know.
That's not who I am no more.
And that's how I tell her. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a whole different person.
Yeah.
So this how you talk to me.
Do people still call you hot boy?
Yeah, when I told them to stop. So what I did in return is I stopped hanging out. You know, if you can't respect what I just told you to do.
No, I feel that.
Like Kiwi, he called me hot. I like that.
Hot.
But you know,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But I'm far from a fucking
yeah.
grown ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, it's funny because I always called you D. Yeah. And so when I'm talking about D, it's so many D's. So which D? Then I have to say hot boy. But it's D.
My bad for getting that table.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Well, anything else you would like to go ahead and like state before we go ahead and close out? And it could be anything.
Anything. Wow. I could talk about all aspects of life. Anything I would like to tell anybody is, man, stop being scared. You know, I don't look down on nobody who has a 9-to-5, but if you got a 9-to-5, do something with the money you're making. You know, use your sick days. A job don't really give two fucks. You're going to get replaced, whatever happens to you. Go for what you know. And, you know, walk inside this world 10 toes down, chest out, man. And life is beautiful, depending on how you look at it.
It's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
So, like you were saying, you had losses. You took them as lessons. And in the end, you.
I ain't had no losses, man.
And in the end, you prevailed.
Yeah.
So that's what's up.
Yeah. So I mean, I just hope people just open their mind because it's so much more that we could do, you know. And you know that song, I finally got a piece of the pie.
It's an old song.
Oh man, you gotta listen to it. I gotta look it up, man. But I'm happy. I work more than I did when I was working, but I'm working for myself.
And see, people sometimes don't
it's more
think that.
fulfilling.
Yeah.
It's more fulfilling because I'm working for myself. I've been uncomfortable for the past 3 years, but
Ooh.
it's a good feeling because you grow. You know what I'm saying? You get to grow, and you know, along with grow comes every other situation that you go through.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love it. It's scary, but you know.
But we're all rooting for you, so continue to do that.
I'm rooting for you, man.
Whoop whoop. All right. Well, thank you for coming. We enjoyed you. And hope you come back
Yes, man.
with our actual co-host.
You
Bye,
gotta
y'all.
invite me back, man.
We will.